Nope.
Dakota the Rapture Lasky waving at the camera. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, he'll be one of your broadcasters slash commentators and also competing in the tournament. He is one of the TOs.
And still managing to hold everything down nonetheless. Everything seems to be running pretty darn smoothly.
Yep, and also Spooky and myself are the other two hosts for the tournament. So big thanks to Team Spooky, Team Apex, Dynamic Custom Beadworks, 8ARC, and of course Next Level Arcade, where this whole thing is being hosted. Of course.
And everyone holding it down. We got all the sponsors tossing in pop bonuses. Apex hitting us up with this awesome rule set as of right now. And of course, the New York, New Jersey tri-state area hype of all these players breaking it out for us right now.
Yeah, not only do we have so many good players in this region, but we also have some of the most stream exposure.
Yes.
Because everyone either has their own stream, or we have Spooky or Clash tournaments, or even VG Bootcamp coming up here. So the Rapture, sponsored by both IQHQ and XFire.
Yes.
Two teams here going up against Death, often a lone worker. Okay, down air to forward smash. Big combos from Fox. Fox does so much more damage per hit and per combo than Mario, so he really tacks it on fast.
Oh man, and this is going to be rough here.
Oh no, accidental taunt.
Taking a nap at the wheel there, and unfortunately not only given a free chance to get back on the stage, but tack on a little damage for that absurd taunt, for lack of better term.
Those gains, man, he's getting big.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, look at the spot dodge war there. Neither player really connecting a clean hit. Nice, breaking out of the combo setup attempt with down air from Mario. That's one of the Mario Bros. Key advantages. And that buff down smash.
Yeah,
key advantage
certainly. I mean, the biggest thing I've noticed from Mario nowadays, there it is, proper way to get out of that up tilt combo, but not managing to get away from it.
Yeah, at low percents, particularly like 0 to 10, against the fast falling characters like Fox, you got to use up throw first to set up for the combo properly. Otherwise, down throw is not safe on hit.
That was what Vinny just broke down to me in the car. He was explaining that with Mario, if it's grab at 0, you just hold down and hold shield because of the fact that he doesn't have enough height to manage to keep that combo going.
Yep. Okay, down throw to forward smash, that will connect on fast fallers, especially at the mid percents like that. Rapture told me he discovered that, or just thought of it a couple days ago at my house. He was like, yeah, I just realized this will work.
Yeah, exactly. Another one of the major training dojos over here in New York, and wow, a great finish. Now, it seemed like Death there just wasn't able to find his way. You know, it looked like his follow-ups were a little bit late. It looked like he was really struggling to keep himself grounded, so maybe he can manage to break it down a little bit, get those resets going, and get a little bit more damage on, because by the time second stock hit, it looked like Rapture took him for a full-blown ride.
Yeah, he definitely found himself there. He found Death at the hands of a down smash. Once again, 2 down smashes just close it out, and that's one of Mario's best moves now. It covers both sides of him. It comes out so fast. I think it's 5 or 6 frames. I believe it's 5 though. And
the biggest thing I've grown to notice is just Mario's cooldown on so much. It's so minimalistic now, you know, whereas seeing him from Brawl into this game, the strings and whatnot don't look too far off. It's just now the cooldown's so much lower, and it's just leading to these absurd combos. So shout outs to Mario and finally having an iteration of the game where he can be considered potentially top 10.
It's really nice to see that after so many years, after 15 years of Smash. Finally, they released one in which Mario's really good. Oh, Rapture's still going for these down throw combos, but they're not safe on hit. He's just not popping the super fast faller Fox high up enough.
Thinking something's a little bread and butter when it may not be.
Yep, need to either go for the up throw or just the down throw up tilt, which is more guaranteed than something like down tilt or up smash.
And now Rapture having a field day on these ducks too. I think he's got some kind of duck bias. It doesn't seem like he likes it. There you go, going for scores.
I know he hates this stage so much just because I like it, but he does hate this stage.
That's the way counter picks work, unfortunately. And there we go again. Now, yet again, Death. I'm not sure why he's just allowing this to happen, but if I was Death, I would not be giving Rapture these free random attempts at killing ducks.
Yeah, I know, right? He's just trying to get the dog to come, I guess. Just mess things up, but I don't know. It's not really working out for him. Rapture down by quite a bit. Death really seems to have figured out this matchup a bit, killing 2 birds with 1 up air.
And Rapture potentially almost falling prey to his own way to win last game. You know, last game he caught Death really struggling to find his way and which way to go, but now Rapture getting a little caught up in the back of the stage, still kind of blown away.
I'm laughing at how hard he's actually going for the ducks. He's really just Spooky's dying. He noticed it too.
Like from the second I noticed him do it, I was sitting there like, is there something I don't know about this stage? Me and Spooky were just talking about how I wasn't even aware this stage was legal, and now Rapture's over here fighting ducks. Like
this is the funniest thing I've ever. Oh my God, he's really doing. He knows.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got it. right, so
someone
okay,
called
is he about
Peter.
to get the
Rapture's
kill
out of
anyway?
control. Like,
Rapture technically has like 20 KOs this game because he's killed so many
if
ducks.
Smash Brothers was working off points, Rapture would be crushing it right now.
All he
It's
has to do is
ridiculous.
run the timer now.
Look at this. He's going to time
my
him
God.
out while having high score. This is absurd.
I can't.
Rapture with those timeout tactics?
Oh my God.
Random single down throws? Get him.
Yo, okay, and now Fox is at 4%, so if Rapture gets the grab, he's got to go for up throw in order to both be safe on hit and get the combo. Meanwhile, Death just sharking for this up smash, or
No, and
possibly an up air, back air.
Mad ducks flying around. I don't see Rapture falling for it. Did we see that level up?
I think Death should just alter his strategy. Oh my God, he's using the Ridley tag too. Master of slaying ducks.
Exactly.
But he should just adapt his strategy to go for where the ducks are, so when Rapture goes to troll him, he just destroys him.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like, don't let him get away with that, man. Okay, where's the duck going? Where's the duck gonna spawn? All right, yo, Death, I swear, just cover the ducks, man. It's the high option.
There you go. See? That's it. Just cover them ducks right now.
He didn't even do it that time. I guess Rapture mixed it up, and Death was like, yeah, I know you're gonna mix it up right
exactly. I see you fighting me now. I get it. We're not fighting ducks anymore.
now. Yeah, only 45% down. Death can definitely make this happen. Ooh, but not if Mario mashes down air out of Fox's combos.
Yeah, and I've seen Rapture break out of combos quite a few times now with that down airs. We see it consistently. Yep. He's definitely taking that advantage.
Yeah, it's one of Mario's unique attributes as a character.
Goodness,
Oh,
wow.
dare to F smash. That was actually beautiful. That was a really smooth combo.
Now, just to catch up myself here, is it safe to assume that there's very little cooldown on down air there?
Oh yeah, there's very little landing lag on it. I'd say about maybe 75% of what it was in Brawl, because it was still very low lag in Brawl.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, in this game it's just super nasty. It comes out on frame 2, I think. Yo, what's up, Josh?
The hair. Exactly.
Josh is recounting a story about Max, guys. You can't hear him on the stream. Sorry, y'all.
Yeah, he's talking about how he used to be this little
Dakota's
kid
got the hair.
with long
Dakota
hair.
just walked away with it.
No, I'm still a little kid with long
It's
hair.
so hyped to see you again.
Yeah, I'm glad Josh is back at tournaments, man. That's definitely a plus of a new game.
I think that was the saddest moment in Brawl when we finally lost you. It was like, oh, there goes the hype, man. Just right out the window.
All right. Oh my God! Yo, is this Dr. Grandpa?
Dr.
That's
Grandpa.
Dr. Grandpa, the legend, versus Vinnie, another legend in his own right. Okay, guys.
Okay,
Brief
so
player history. I'll talk about Dr. Garbs, his nickname.
Exactly. Let's
his
go.
nickname from. All right, so this guy's named Dr. Grandpa. He is a godlike StarCraft 2 player, and he's just like super cool guy, super good at every game he plays. And Brawl was one of those games. He played Donkey Kong. Pretty unfortunate.
Oh, I remember him now. Yes.
Yes, the white DK.
Yes.
Donkey Kong, not one of the best characters in the game. However, now that Smash 4 is out and DK is actually a tournament threat, I'm definitely afraid of what Dr. Grandpa can do. He's from upstate New York, so like seeing him here is kind of miraculous.
Yeah, great job coming out today, Dr. Grandpa, because as Spooky was talking about earlier, with all these, all these weather conditions, it's been a crazy trip, but it shows you that tri-state area, can't sleep on them. They'll come out through thick and thin, rain, sleet, snow. These guys are everywhere.
Yep, and I guess he's using the tag Dr. G, because in Brawl, Dr. Grandpa wouldn't fit in the 5-character limit, but that caused a player named Allied, who's now a Smite Pro, to call him Dr. Garbs, and we just kind of ran with it, so it's almost second nature to call him that, but I'll call him Dr. G.
Now, this should be very interesting to see, because I know Vinny's been labbing very hard with Sheik. Sheik, a very big threat in this game, but Dr. Grandpa, right off the bat, getting his footsies and really already showing that he is not scared of this character.
And Vinny, one of the Long Island Titans of Brawl and Smash 4, plenty of practice versus DK Will, so this is not a stranger matchup to him. A lot of Donkey Kong players sometimes get by on their opponent not knowing the tricky matchup, but Vinny, of all players, has no excuse to drop this if except for just getting outplayed. That's really it.
I think the bigger scare here in this matchup, actually, between Vinny and Dr. Grandpa is going to become as that percent raises, because Vinny, very good at managing, tight spaces and whatnot, but when he's getting those deeper follow-ups, as we start to see here, and Dr. Grandpa is spending more time trying to get back to the stage, it's giving Sheik more time to sit here, keep punishing, throwing out those dancing fishes, getting all that residual damage. It's just scarier in the long-term fight against Sheik.
Great wake up to up smash, hitting the sweet spot on DK's super tall frame, making sure that's a KO. And Vinny, with some really creative bouncing fish use, bouncing off of the side of the stage to do a second kick in the other direction, which is really powerful.
For anyone who's at home watching, start taking notes, because this kid is going to break out technology come Apex with this Sheik. It has been tearing up IQHQ. It has been making other top-level players hate this game. It has been a scary day fighting Vinny Sheik, so the man has definitely been looking on point.
Vinnie's definitely one of those players that can make you get frustrated based on how pixel perfect he can play and his
consistently.
Yeah, and his ability to read player habits too. It looks like he's already broken down Dr. G completely.
And that's what it is right there. Like I said, as that percent rises, Dr. G spends more time just trying to find his footing. And again, Sheik, not having your footing is the scariest thing possible because she's so good at converting damage off of nothing.
It's very true. And already 90% up, but as we see Rage come into play and a couple of percent get tacked onto Vinnie, I mean, Dr. Grandpa has to win the neutral situation far fewer times to get Sheik to KO percents. But, I mean, he's already quite bloody right now. So.
Yep, most certainly. And there it is. That high percent causing the float around, not grounded, not safe to shield, forced to air dodge. Sheik will always take advantage.
That was a very swift game one from Vinnie.
Yes, sir. No.
Oh, okay. Just us. We were just speaking with Spooky via the local microphone connection.
Just making sure we had all the names lined up correctly for you guys.
All right, Vinnie's switching to R.O.B. I'm not sure if this is maybe like just to send a message, like, yeah, I can beat you without a top tier.
It could be, or
maybe
it could just be.
I'm not just a Sheik main.
Knowing Vinnie and the level of logic he uses on counter picks, I would imagine more this is stage orientation. He might be happier with Battlefield as R.O.B. He'll have safer landing options. Could potentially punish DK a little bit harder with those platforms.
R.O.B. definitely Vinnie's original character in this game. Played him for a disgusting amount of time, actually. And, like, just solo online lab time, I guess, on 3DS when you didn't have to have people in your house to play.
And not to mention also, yet again, not the same game, but Vinnie was a very, very prominent R.O.B. in Brawl, too. Maybe not as much in bracket, but had taken sets off 8-Bit Man, had beaten Delta Cod's Yoshi with R.O.B. So Vinnie has never been someone to sleep on when it came to R.O.B.
Definitely very familiar with the character's mechanics based on playing him so much in Brawl 2, yeah. And he's got that gyro out, not looking like he doesn't know what he's doing with the character.
But yet again, Vinnie with that current lead right now.
Yeah, 55% up, and even though DK's heavy, yeah, R.O.B. has a lot of kill power.
Shoutouts to Chibo right there with that rogue up smash.
Yeah, and now that it has that Marth box, that little foot hit box that pops you up into the sweet spot, it's so much scarier in this game.
It really is. I find it very entertaining that while I've been away from this game, I've been watching a lot of top-level play, and the level of intimidation that comes with a lot of these character moves is almost unparalleled to maybe even, like, barring Melee. That'd be about
more
it.
like Brawl Minus. That's what it makes me think of. Every character has crazy stuff.
Oh, and he caught him slipping up on the new mechanics because when you grab that ledge a second time, you catch free spikes.
Yes. Oh. Yes, you do. You're stunned for like 30 frames, and that just gives your opponent all that time. You're vulnerable the whole time if it's your second ledge grab before touching the stage or getting hit.
Now, Dr. Grandpa, if I was him, I wouldn't even let that start to get to my head. It clearly seems like he's got a great mindset. Clearly seems like he's got a good way of playing the game. But Vinnie, as I always say, once he gets his paws on the game, starts digging in, it just gets very scary how pixel perfect he is. So Dr. Grandpa has a chance now, potentially going to rip through that loser's bracket, see how many names he's going to take on the way through.
Definitely a player that I would not want to run into while in losers. So